this is a guy who wouldn't let you touch him, right? And basically, it was all just anxiety in him. So, gonna do some cleaning. You wanna help me? Come on. So, one of the biggest problems we had with Smackdown was we couldn't get our hands on him. You know, he was worried, couldn't get a halter on him. We had to lasso him. And so that's number one thing that we had to deal with. So just to show you, we've got that one fixed, right? Can you do that for me? Thank you. All right, so I didn't have to sneak up on him. He knew what that was all about. And we did, the way we accomplished that was through positive reinforcement. You know, we did it in little increments. So as he accepted the halter, then he would get a cookie. And now he kind of looks forward to it. We have that on. We've taught him some things. One is to yield to pressure, so I'm going to ask him to just bend your nose here. Can you do that for me? Thank you. All right, hind quarter. Hind quarter. Good boy. Okay, fore quarter. Good boy. All right, now you want to back up for me? Nice and quiet. Good. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Go for a walk with me? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Whoa. Back. Forward. So we did a lot of desensitization with the rope, with the stick, with the strings, plastic bags, all kinds of stuff. Try to build his confidence in us. I'm going to ask him to go. Here's your... There's your go forward button. Good boy. Hind end. Go forward again. Nice and quiet. Okay, hind bend. Good boy. Now come here. A lot of this all had to do with just gaining his trust and explaining what the cues were, what the boundaries, what the rules of the game is. Then he gets really good at playing the game. And of course, when you win at the game, you get a reward. So we did that, and then you know, we had trailer loading that we had to deal with. And this was the first step in trailer loading. Okay, so while we're desensitizing, we're going to take him through a little curtain here, which he's never touched and never seen before. So this is going to test our trust. So let's see how we can do with this. I'm going to ask him to come along with me. Okay, so we're going to find a place where he's comfortable. I'd say that's about it. So all this is about trust. So his big anxiety, his big problem was anxiety, coming in and not trusting people. Right? So I'm going to take him around this. Okay, hind quarter. Good boy. I'm going to let him rest right there. We're going to look for that lick and the chew. Let's see how he does. So when he pulls back, I'm not really resisting. I mean, I'm respecting the fact that he's a little apprehensive. That's right. The wind's blowing a little bit here, so I'm going to let him check it out. Well, oh yeah, it's scary, isn't it? So fear is the first reaction that a horse is going to have any new, strange object when it comes to objects. Second will be the curiosity factor, and then the dominance. So let's see if we can get him to start realizing we're going to hurt him and let him get curious. Oh, looky there. There's that curiosity, right? Good boy. Yeah, and I'm going to reinforce that. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to ask him to come on by. This way. Let's see if we can walk you through. I'm going to ask forward. That's it. And he, come on. So the last thing you really want to do, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. The mistake people make whenever you're trying to get a horse over an obstacle, they'll bring them to a place and they'll get them to this point, and then they start really whacking on them or trying to get them to go by adding pressure, whether it's with your legs or your spanker or whatever. And all that does is increases the anxiety of what the horse is already feeling. So I'm letting him do his thing, and I'll quietly ask, here's my tap. Oh, good boy. One at a time. Beautiful. All right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. You're good. Yeah. I'm gonna ask, and it's gonna be his decision on his time. Oh, he's almost through it. Good boy. Come on. That's it. Oh, looky there. He's such a brave horse. Yeah, now I don't know. I think I want to extend this video. I don't want to just make it easy. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I see you. Come on, trust me. It's not going to eat you. It's not a shredder. So I'm rubbing him, yeah, and in the very beginning when we were asking him to move, we would rub him to a stop to keep him calm. All right, so I'm going to ask again. No, too much? Too much? Okay, rub. I'm going pretty gentle with him. Okay. I'm going to give him an opening, make it a little bit easier for him, take a little bit more pressure off of him, that he can handle it. So then, get him over here to work. So I'm taking him away from the object. So if he asks go backwards, then we're going to go backwards. That's it. Good. Good boy. If you want to go backwards, we'll go backwards. Okay. Through here. Find this fluff. Good. Come on. Just going through. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Okay, so our goal is to get this horse to be able to think, to join up with us, to understand what we're asking and comply willingly. And was a thing to get over. So the first thing we taught him was what a point was. Second was what the cluck was, and the third was the cluck. So I'm going to point to him. I'm going to ask him to go. I'm going to say go, go. No, not that direction. That direction. That way. The beauty about liberty is everything this horse does will be of his own free will. And right away you'll notice that he's really not hugging the fence because he's, at this point, he's relatively comfortable with it. Okay, I'm going to drop that stick, take that pressure off, back away, I'm going to point, pick it up, pluck, and off he goes. Behind the drive line, use my body energy, this energy field, just to push him around. And he has learned to pay attention to this stick. So this stick is really what's pushing those energy waves behind him. And when I drop that stick, and I'm going to draw him too by opening up, getting him to face in. When he does that, then I'm going to point, pick it up, ask him to go again. He knows exactly what I'm asking. He's very comfortable with it. And it's going to be fun for him. Usually because I have cookies on the inside. Ready? So now I'm going to step, I'm going to drop. I'm going to say, come here. Good boy. Yeah. So, the stick. Okay, now I'm going to ask him to move with my eyes. Hind quarter. Hind quarter. Good boy. So we practiced earlier that flipping around. Gave him a little bit of a break, did some other things. Then we came back and we reiterated what we did prior to. Here we go. They learn so fast. Which is his left. And he knows what that is, so I'm going to go ahead and rub on him. I have never had a blanket on him. I haven't already thrown anything on him. So we're going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and cover him up with this scary object. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the head comes down, relaxation. Right, buddy? Good. Now I'm going to take that off. You were such a good boy. You were such a good boy. You see that little, that's this side. We've been working on that, right? So when he does that, I'm just going to go all kind of movement up here, even my hat. Oh, looky there. Looks good on you, probably. Probably not. Well, there you go. Now I found a knot. Oh. Okay. There you go. Good. I came up from behind him, didn't I? Yes. There we go. Now I'm going to take it away. Mr. Wise Guy. You're so funny, Scott. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's funny to you may not be so funny to me. Ah, you look good. That's my hat. Okay, you're good. You're good. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. All right. So, we leave all our videos as is, training mistakes and spoofs and boofs, so that it's real life. Nothing's candy coated. Alright, so there we go. Pretty comfortable there. Now I'm going to attempt to just go ahead and row it over. Now in the very beginning, he's leaning a little bit. Good boy. Now he's not. Very beginning, we started with the rope. So, you know what we did with that hat? All right, so let's just check it out. I mean, there we go. Again, this is all going to be about trust. All right? Good boy. Good boy. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to rub all over him. Scary, scary, scary. Rub all over him. Make sure he's calm. And no matter what his reaction is, I'm going to be very calm. I'm going to pretend to be very calm. Okay, so now he has had the rope, so I'm going to take a little shorter lead so that I can control the nose. Last thing I need him to do is to panic and hurt me unintentionally, because he wouldn't do it on purpose. But he would, you know, react, and that's fair. Now, when a horse reacts, the last thing you want to do is restrain him or keep him from being able to react. You just go with him. Just control that movement until he understands that he's not being hurt, he's not being eaten, he's not being dissolved or put into a grinder. And if he just stands still, all that scary, spooky stuff goes away. All right, so, being ready, I'm going to go ahead and lay this out. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to, just like I did with the rope. So he's pretty familiar with this. Good boy. Now I'm going to just throw it over top. There we go, just like I did with the rope. Now, boy. So his head's a little high. You see that little cock? So is he completely relaxed? No. But he is submissive. He's saying, yeah, what are you doing? I'm alert. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. So now I'm going to rub him again. We've got him introduced to that. Now we're going to take it the next step. Okay, now I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to snap. Okay, my bottom is still the same. And he's a little bit worried. And if he moves, I'm going to move with him. That's fine. There's no pressure on him. I'm not even looking at him. The whole idea is for him to trust me. Good boy. So he stood like a hero. I'm going to say, yes, sirree. That's a good thing. And I'm going to love on him, and that pressure goes away. What a good lad you are, huh? Yeah. Do it at least 3 times to start putting into the brain. That's all right, he's moving. I'm just going to, again, with rhythm, so that he can see it, feel it, and he can count on it. Head comes down. So you got to have at least 3 times for that scariness. First time can be an accident. Second time starts to be a pattern. Third time starts to be a habit. When we got him, it took us 45 minutes to get in 2 people to get him onto the trailer. So the issue with trailers for horses is, one, it's a confined area. They're a flight animal, so there's claustrophobic instincts that you got to deal with. The other, mine's a step up, makes noise when you step on it, and it moves. So obviously a horse can be a little bit worried about it. So we put the button on him for the go right here on the withers, and yesterday he went on like a prince. So we're going to see if he makes a liar out of me today or not. But we're going to take him, give him a shot here. So we're going to take him in. Okay, so this is the step up. I'm going to ask him to go in. Good boy. Good boy. Now, off camera, he mentioned to me that we went through all this training for the camera, and he didn't get any cookies. So he gets a double cookie here. Okay, because he did the right thing. And the thing with positive reinforcement is it's not a bribe. I didn't ask him, you get in, get a cookie. He got in, and as this, you did such a good job, you get a cookie. All right, so now I'm going to do something. I'm just going to bring him back off. And it was a little bit scary for him, and I know you're supposed to back him off, but there we go. Good boy, huh? Good boy. Now you don't get a cookie for getting off, but you get a cookie for getting on. So let's see if we can load him up without me getting in first. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead up. Okay, up. I know, all me first, right? Yeah. Okay, come on. Good boy. Stay there. Good boy. Ha! That's what that button's for.
He loves being touched, don't you, Mr. Smackdown? Yep, his fear of humans is pretty well evaporated. He's good with the other girls too.
What? Oh, yeah.